Well, sadly, it's become one of the defining quotes of the era. Those three words, "I can't breathe." It's also become a point of controversy with people dying underneath police officers because they really can't breathe or from something else. Chris Vanderbeek from 9 Wants to Know is here with more of his series called Prone. And Chris, you say when you started looking into this, you really didn't know how much of a sensitive subject that you were actually opening up.
I'm not really at all. We looked into the deaths of people face down in handcuffs, sometimes under a pile of officers. We counted at least 20 times where the person underneath said those now infamous words, "I can't breathe." Following the death of George Floyd in Minnesota, we started trying to come up with a list of people who have died while held prone. We eventually came up with this, 107 names. It's an incomplete list. We know there are likely many others. What we wanted to know was, why did all of these people die shortly after police took them to the ground? Our investigation brought us, with help of Zoom, to an office of an ER doctor in Massachusetts. Dr. Stephen Bird told us it's not the inability to breathe that concerns him. Not just that, it's also the inability to breathe out that can turn fatal.
Even a small degree of ventilatory impairment, decreased ability to ventilate in the setting of a severe metabolic acidosis, has severe consequences.
If you get off that person who's handcuffed, the chances of them dying in front of you go way down.
I think that's absolutely true.
Yet his thoughts are not universal. In fact, there's one doctor in particular whose name keeps coming up over and over as we looked into these deaths. We're going to have more on him tonight at 10, including his response to an accusation that he's a hired gun for police. Tom?
Chris, it's something we've talked about national policies, but it still seems to be it goes department to department as far as how they regulate themselves, both officially and unofficially.
But here we are in 2020, and the Department of Justice has been warning police departments for 25 years. Get off these people. The question is, why is it not happening? Sometimes, and we looked at probably 45 body cams as part of this investigation, it took 3, 4, sometimes 10 minutes, sometimes 15 minutes after the handcuffs were applied for the police department to get off them. We're going to explore a possibility, an explanation for that tonight at 9 and 10.
We look forward to that. Thank you, Chris.
You bet.